presidential pardon granted by President Bola Tinubu to over 150 persons alive and late has caused a major controversy across the country. You had names like Herbert Macaulay dating back to 1946, to General Mamman, Vatsa, 1986, to Ogoni 9, and of course some more recent issues. And it's really divided people across different lines. People looked at the spread in terms of the kind of crimes. People looked at it in terms of ethnicity and all of that. But one name stuck out for a lot of people, and that's the name of former general, a poet, actually, former minister of the Federal Capital Territory, member of the Supreme Military Council, General Mamman Vatsa, whose family has been speaking about the decision made by President Bola Tinubu and what it means to the family. We're joined by former Commissioner for Information, Culture and Tourism, an APC chieftain, Sir Jonathan Vatsa, joins us virtually on the program this morning. Welcome to the program, sir.
It is my pleasure.
I know this is
having me.
It's good to have you. We saw the statement you released about your hope being restored following President Tinubu's granting of presidential pardon to the late general. But this is deeper because it speaks to a lot of the baggage that Nigeria has carried all these decades. There was a coup plot, he was implicated, and that ended up in his execution. But this decision clearly is a thing of joy to you, but there are those who are seeing this as political, that this is some sort of political score that the president is trying to get in a build-up to 2027, you being also a member of the APC, he needs votes from the north. So speak to us about what this means for you amidst all of the different permutations that you're hearing.
Yeah, Mr. Kayode, thank you very much. We have had a lot of views about this pardon by Mr. President. But permit me to use this medium to, once again, say to Mr. President a very big thank you. We really appreciate him. He has cleaned our tears. He has restored joy back to us as a family. The community back home in the village, they are all happy. Everybody, everywhere is celebration. It's not Tinubu's time. I can assure you, we've been crying out, making complaints, right 1999 during Obasanjo, when the wife was alive, myself, the wife, and the children. We went to the villa, we went with the letter. And the Obasanjo promised us he's going to look into it. That regime came and gone. And the subsequent regime, even the last one before Tinubu, we wrote a letter to late Buhari, telling him there is injustice done. We want him to revisit this case for us. So for somebody who came and have given us this opportunity, have decided to go through the issue, look at the merit of the issue, we remain very grateful to him. You see, in Nigeria, whatever you say or whatever you are doing or whatever position you take, there are people who will tell you well done. There are people who will come against you. There are people who will give meaning. Whatever you do, there are people who will give meaning to it. More so that we are going towards election period. We are going towards election years. But to be honest to you, this is something the family will be yearning for, will be looking for. Because throughout the trial, he had never admitted he committed that crime. He's innocent. And we stand by his view. And up to tomorrow, we stand by that he was innocent. And what encouraged us again, the late Duncan Bale, who came and announced that Mamman Vatsa has been executed about an hour, Mamman Vatsa and 9 others have been executed about an hour ago, again made the same statement that all evidences against him were very weak. He doesn't know whether he's ought to have been killed. All those now, we have put it behind us. They've been giving him pardon. We have accepted the pardon, even though he is innocent. Ahmed Bola Tinubu have answered our need, cleaned our tears, and we remain very grateful to him.
So what does this mean then, the political angle, really? Because that is also being interpreted by a lot of people as a political move. Do you think this maybe makes him more of a sweetheart to northern Nigeria with some of these pronouncements? Because whether you like it or not, this adds up till 2027.
You see, Mr. Kawede, we are going towards electionary year. Whatever you do, whatever you say, there will be meaning to it. It will be interpreted. It will have a political meaning. But, Mr. President, it's not only Mamman Vatsa. There are many others. Ogoni and I are there. Abat Macaulay is there. You just mentioned their names. And we, as far as we are concerned as a family, whatever anybody say is entitled to his opinion. In a political move like this, whatever you say, you are entitled to your opinion. It's an opinion. We are not taking it away from them. But I am telling you that Mr. President means well for this country. He has healed wounds, and God will bless him. We are not joining issue with anybody. What we've been yearning for years, for 39 years we have gotten. So, in fact, we have allowed people now, we tell people now, please allow that man now to rest. For 39 years he has not rest. Every day is Mamman Vatsa, Mamman Vatsa, Mamman Vatsa. And we thank God, because during the trial he made a statement, I quote, he said he knows that this sentence shall not be his last hour. He has God promise on that. And really, he has God promise on that.
Mr. Vatsa, good morning, sir. Let's, take a step back, and recall some of the things spoken, to in the former military president, General Ibrahim Babangida's memoirs about, his account of what transpired during the annulment of June 12, and other subsequent events. What's the disposition of, the Vatsa family towards some of the positions held by the former military president in his book?
Buki, General Vatsa and General Babangida are very good friends. General Babangida was General Vatsa's best man at General Vatsa's wedding. Yesterday, let me tell you this, yesterday in the village we concluded in a meeting that we have gotten as a family what we want. That it should be exonerated. And that we have gotten. At this point now, we want to allow the dead man to sleep in peace. Whatever General Babangida will write in his book, let him write. It's his entitlement. He has the right to write books. You understand? As a family, let me tell you, there are two people that exist in Nigeria, the weak and the strong. And anytime the strong bounce on the weak only cried out. All we've been doing is crying, crying, crying. And God have answered our prayers. I don't want to go into details of the books. I don't want to go into details of the book. We've gotten as a family what we want. And this is what we wanted for a very long time. And God has given it to us.
But historical...
Tinubu, congratulations. God will bless you. God will protect you.
Mr. Vatsa, but historical accounts say that your brother and the late general were childhood friends. So within that context and the exoneration that has come to your brother now, has the family forgiven the late... has your family forgiven the retired General Ibrahim Babangida?
That is what we are discussing as a family level. Let me tell you one thing, Buki. The moment we are going to pronounce we are forgiving him, because if we don't forgive him, we too will be carrying burdens. We don't want to carry any burden anymore. We've gotten what we wanted. Because even if we don't forgive him, Buki, will General Vatsa come back to life? We will forgive him and let him seek forgiveness from God so that we too will be relieved. Anytime you forgive anybody, you too, you are forgiving yourself because you will be relieved. We will forgive General Babangida. In fact, any moment from now, at the family meeting, by the time we come to conclusion, we'll make it known to the public. And we will equally pray for General Babangida. They were friends. It's just the word that came between them. When the word came between friends, things will fall apart.
He said in that book yet again that, yes, it was heartbreaking to see that happen, but that the nation's stability and the cohesion of the armed forces were too high on the scale of priorities to be sacrificed for personal consideration. So it'll be good to see what the family decides in terms of whether to forgive or not, seeing that even the president has acted in good faith. But we have to thank you so much for at least sharing some insight into this long-standing issue. Since 1986, we've been speaking with Mr. Jonathan Vatsa, former Commissioner for Information, Culture and Tourism, and an APC chieftain. Thank you for your time, program.
Thank you. Thank you. It's my pleasure.
We'll take a moment now, and when we return, we're joined by a legal practitioner as we do an analysis of, the names on that list, the crimes committed, the sentencing. Some people are even looking at the ethnicity, but more importantly, what the optics look like for President Bola Tinubu according to the law. Stay with us, we'll be right back.